Hello, Blue Nation. This is great. Kentucky seems to be getting closer and closer to securing one of the biggest names in college basketball recruiting. Caleb Wilson. Will we get this guy? Before the news, subscribe to the channel to receive more news from the Cats. With the five-star talent in sight, the Wildcats are intensifying their efforts to remain in the lead. According to Joe Tipton, one of On3's main recruiting insiders, Kentucky is the strongest name in the race so far. Tipton points out that, although he has not yet issued an official prediction on the RPM system, he sees Kentucky as the most likely destination for Wilson. This projection comes with a 40% confidence level, indicating a promising scenario, but one that still requires caution. However, the race is far from smooth. Arkansas is keeping an eye on Wilson and, according to Tipton, the Razorbacks movement should be monitored closely. A previously scheduled visit to Arkansas for Wilson has been postponed, but if it comes to fruition, it could be a game-changer. Jamie Shaw, another big name on On3, supports the idea of Kentucky as a leader for Wilson, though he maintains a slightly higher confidence rating, at 45%, and will continue to monitor the Hogs' moves. He shares Tipton's view that Arkansas poses the Wildcats' biggest threat. The potential addition of Caleb Wilson would represent a significant milestone for Mark Pope's first recruiting class in Lexington. With Wilson on the team, Kentucky would solidify one of the strongest classes in the country, boosting its ranking to number 2 overall. The Wildcats currently boast 3 5-star recruits and 1 4-star prospect, a combination of talent that positions the team for future greatness. The clock is ticking on early signings, with the November 13, 20 window quickly approaching. This is a critical window for Wilson, who needs to make his commitment in time to sign during this phase. The next few weeks promise to be a busy one, with Mark Pope and his staff focused on ensuring that Kentucky remains at the forefront of the competition. Landing Caleb Wilson would represent not only a leap forward in terms of talent on the court, but also a strategic coup in the recruiting landscape. The Kentucky Wildcats, with Pope at the helm, have demonstrated an ability to attract and maintain interest from big names, putting the team in a solid position for the future. Let's get moving. That was weird. The recent turnaround in Samis Calderon's recruitment has brought to light the competitive dynamics among elite college basketball programs. The 4-star forward was originally scheduled to take an official visit to the Kentucky Wildcats on November 9th to 10th, as reported by On3's Jacob Polachek. However, after a visit to the Kansas Jayhawks, Calderon opted to cancel his trip to Lexington, with no timetable set for rescheduling. The decision highlights the volatile nature of college basketball recruiting. Calderon, originally from Brazil and currently playing for Overtime Elite in Atlanta, has caught the attention of several top programs. In addition to Kansas and Kentucky, he has taken official visits to Auburn, Michigan, and Tennessee, demonstrating broad interest and a strategic approach to his decision-making process. For Kentucky head coach Mark Pope and his recruiting staff, Calderon's absence represents a missed opportunity to add a versatile talent to the 2025 roster. However, the program remains focused on other high-profile targets, such as Caleb Wilson, a 5-star recruit who is also being targeted by Arkansas. Kentucky's ability to attract and secure commitments from elite players will be crucial to maintaining its position in the college basketball landscape. Meanwhile, Kansas appears to be in a strong position to secure Calderon's commitment. Calderon's decision to cancel his visit to Kentucky could indicate a leaning toward the Jayhawks, although no official decision has been announced at this time. This situation underscores the importance of each interaction and visit in the recruiting process, where programs seek to not only attract but also retain the interest of promising talent. Samis Calderon's decision to cancel his visit to Kentucky and Kansas' increased interest reflect the competitive and unpredictable nature of college basketball recruiting. For Coach Mark Pope and his staff, This is an opportunity to reevaluate strategies and focus on other talent that could contribute to the Wildcats' continued success. But did he not take advantage of the opportunity he was given? What do you think? Comment below.